Okay guys, so what we're doing is a little bit of high intensity interval training this evening. So we're going to get started right away. Pretty much everything except the warm-up, what we're going for is 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. But for the warm-up, I want you just to keep going for a full minute. All we're starting off with is just going to be 1 minute of walkouts. Walkout is just keeping hands flat on the floor, back up, pushing hips up into the air, back into a standing position, and just walk out into that press-up position again. So off we go. So off we go, off we go, off we go. So walking out into that press-up position, walk back up onto your feet. So a couple of things just for you guys to be aware of. Just make sure, obviously, I can't see where you're training or what you're training on. Make sure it's a safe enough place to be doing your training. So if you're on wooden floor or laminate floor like I am, just make sure that you're not going to be slipping or sliding in socks. You've got shoes that have got decent enough grip. We're in those walkouts. So each time just walk out, press up position, back up onto your feet. At the end of this minute, so we've still got 30 seconds left. At the end of this minute, we're going to go straight into a wide mountain climber. So you're going to try and place your foot flat on the floor and then do the same thing on the opposite side. So we're just continuing with those walkouts. Out into that press up position. Back up onto your feet each time. So we're going into that wide mountain climber, so changing over now, so step forward into that wide mountain climber, step back, step forward with the other side. So we're just that step forward, step back, step forward, step back. So each time, just as we're doing that, good, just for the benefit of the YouTube video, guys, I'm stepping forward just to see how the guys on Zoom are doing. So you will see me coaching that every now and again. We're just into that wide mountain climber. Just really try and drop the hips, try and lift the chest up as well. So you get that stretch on the hips each time. You got 10 more seconds. Following those 10 seconds, if you've got a mat, for me, I've just got a rolled up towel. You're going into a set of get up. So no hands. You're going to lie down onto your back up onto your feet. So change over. So lying down onto your back up onto your feet. 1 minute. As many reps as you can. So just lying down onto your back up onto your feet. Each time. Try and alternate which side you go down on, which side you come back up on. So shifting your body weight just up and down. So trying not to use your hands, so lying down onto your back up onto your feet. And keep moving through those basic exercises. So down, posture up, back up onto your feet. Same thing on the other side. So you got to control that movement. Don't just fall over. Don't annoy the downstairs neighbours. So we're going through that twice round. So second round, I want you into a walkout with 1 press up at the end of each one. So we're going to change over. 2, 1, walk out. 1 press up, back up onto your feet. So go. Okay guys, so again, 1 minute, walk out, press up, back up onto your feet. As you walk back in, try and push your hips up into the air. So it's that stretch the hips up. So you get that stretch down through the back of the legs. 25 seconds. So again, walk out. 1 press up. Back up onto your feet. Keep moving. Good. Just getting people in, guys, bit by bit as they come in. And then we are into those mountain climbers. So swapping that front foot. So swap mid-air. Front foot swap each time. So this time, rather than stepping back, you're trying to bounce into that position. So it's that swap, 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 swap. That fast feet swap each time. So I'll back up a little bit for the benefit of the YouTube video. So it's that step up, swap side each time. you're trying to plant that foot flat on the floor each time. That didn't last long. John is gone by the looks of things. That's it. So keep swapping, guys. You're going to go straight into those get-ups. It's going to be your next one in 3, 2, 1. So we're back into those get-ups. So down onto your back, flat on your back, back up onto your feet. So just each time, try not to use your hands on the floor. Try and alternate which knee you go down onto. So I'm down onto my left knee. So I come back up on my left knee. And then the next one I come down onto right knee. And back up onto right knee. So working through that, you still got another 30 seconds to go. I'm half goosed from a class I've just finished just before this, but keep working. 25 seconds. If you find yourself spinning round and round as you're doing those get-ups, that's fine, but you might need to work a little bit on hip mobility if that's the case. We can work on that towards the end. 10 more seconds. This is good, so keep moving until that timer is up. And time, and time, and time, and time. Well done, guys. Okay, well done. So you got 1 minute. What I want you to do in that minute, grab yourself a drink, go through any extra mobilizations you feel you need. What we're going to go into is going to be 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off of 4 different exercises. So 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. Your first exercise, straightforward, is going to be 30 seconds of press-ups. So whether you go full press-ups, chest to floor, back up for that full 30 seconds, or you go from the knees, or you go a bit more extravagant and you start throwing in claps, it is up to you, okay? Make it a challenge for that 30 seconds. So 30 seconds of full work followed by 30 seconds of rest. Changing in 10 seconds. So getting going, our first round is 4 exercises, twice round. 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds of press-ups, off we go. So again, from the knees, if you need to, but I want you to keep moving. Chest right to the floor, right the way back up. So try and squeeze in as many as you can through that 30 seconds. You're about halfway through. This is good. Try not to stop at the top of each one. Definitely don't stop at the bottom. Try and keep that movement all the way through. So no stopping at any stage. 5 more seconds. Time. Okay, guys. Our next exercise. So you got 30 seconds to rest. Our next exercise is going to be a cross body mountain climber. So your right knee is going to come towards your left elbow and vice versa. So it's going to be from there under the body and that twist. So again, from the side, you're looking for that twist under the body. 30 seconds of as many reps as you can in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So cross body mountain climbers, let's have a little look. That's it. So again, try and get that knee right up towards the elbow if you can. If you're missing the elbow, try and shift your body weight forward. Try and shift your body weight forward. So your shoulders are right over the top of your wrists. 10 more seconds. So again, still with that cross body. Knee coming right in across the body each time. Time. 30 seconds to rest. 30 seconds to rest. So your next one, you will need your mat. Your mat or your rolled up towel. We're going to go plank to press. So from a press up position, you're going to come down onto your forearms, back up onto your hands. So it's going to be from there, down, down, up, up. So you're working your way between those 2 positions. 3, 2, 1, let's go, off we go. So down onto the elbows, back up onto the hands, and back down. If you drop down on your right, try and make sure you drop down on your left as well. So you're going both directions. You're trying to keep as tight through the core as you can. Try not to stick your arse up in the air, but also try not to banana through your body either. Trying to keep the body in a nice straight line. Time. Okay guys, we're going to go into Spider-Man plank, one of my favorites, Spider-Man plank. So you go in a plank position. What you're going to try and do is try and bring that knee towards your armpit, back down. Towards your armpit, back down. That's 30 seconds of work of that Spider-Man plank. Try and bring that knee towards your armpit from that plank position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So it's that knee to the armpit and stretch. Knee to the armpit, stretch. So you'll have to turn your hips ever so slightly. Come on, Lynn, let's get moving, get those hips off the floor. I know Chucky only bullied you into doing it, but still, if you're here, you may as well join in. And time. Okay guys, that's one round done. You're going to do that same round again. You're going to do that same round again. So we are back into press-ups. So again, you can go from the knees or you can go full press-ups. It's up to you. What we're going for, 30 seconds of work. So it's 8 minutes per round. Then those exercises are done. So this will be your last round of press-ups. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, 30 seconds of movement. Doesn't matter whether you go from the knees, whether you go for a narrow press-up, whether you go for a wide press-up, it doesn't matter. I want you just to keep moving for 30 seconds. So don't allow yourself to stop. Just keep working. Chest comes down to the floor, comes back up. Still got 8 seconds remaining. Keep moving. Remember, you are on camera. I can see when you're staying still. Time. You get 30 seconds to recover. 30 seconds to recover. So again, you've got your cross body mountain climber. So that cross body, that left knee will come to right elbow and vice versa. So it comes across the body, back out, across the body, back out. So either get rid of your mat or your rolled up towel. You then got your cross body mountain climber in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So that knee comes across the body. Swap, 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 swap. Try not to let your hips get too high in the air. Try not to let them drop down either. If you find your t-shirt is coming off, you've got your arse too high in the air. Looking good, guys. Okay, less than 10 seconds left in this one. Yep, good. Keep moving. 3, 2, 1, and relax. So we're into that plank to press. Is your next one. So just to remind you, press up position, or plank position rather. Up into a press up, back down to a plank. Up into a press up, back down into a plank. Staying tight through the core. 10 seconds before we go. Everybody feeling good? Give us a thumbs up. Close enough, Ben, close enough. 2, 1, let's go. Off we go. So plank to press. So again, from plank position, up into press up, from press up, back to plank. And you're working your way between those two positions. Up, up, down, down. Looking good. If you need to do this one from the knees, it doesn't matter. You just keep moving. You stay tight through the core. You just make that move a little bit easier by going from the knees. Time. One more exercise. So hopefully you'll remember now your Spider-Man plank. Your final one. 30 seconds, then you will get a minute and a half to rest, to recover, to grab yourself a drink, and to get ready for the next one. So, Spider-Man plank. Knee comes towards the armpit, back out. Knee to the armpit, back out. And keep alternating between the two. 3, 2, 1, go. Off we go. So knee comes to the armpit, stretch out. To the armpit, stretch out. When you step in, keep that standing foot off the floor. For the guys watching via YouTube, we've got the Zoom channels down here, so I'm checking up on the guys. So we're working between the two. All the way to the end, and time. Okay guys, you get 90 seconds to recover. 90 seconds to recover. So we're moving on to a lower body focused one next, but we're keeping the same principle. 2 rounds, 4 exercises, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is just going to be a skitter. Okay, so what we're looking to do is we're going to try and get as much distance from side to side as we possibly can. So I'll try and demo front on. I've not got a whole lot of room front on, but I'll be able to show you sideways. So front on, make sure, again, nothing to slip on, nothing to trip on. You're trying basically to step far to one side, as far back as you can. Now I've not got a huge amount of room there, but what you're trying to do is explode out, explode back. So really cover as much distance as you can from side to side each time. Got 30 seconds more, so make sure we're ready for that. Try and stick the landing each time. So when you land on the right foot, the left foot doesn't touch the floor. If you need it to, fine, balance. But try and keep it off the floor if you can. 10 seconds. We're into our second round, our second block. Going in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Let's go. So side to side, explode out, explode back. Try and land light on the feet. If you're worried about down stores nearer, just take the explosion out of it, step and step each time. So don't jump as far if you're worried about anybody downstairs. Time. Okay guys, 30 seconds done, 30 seconds rest. So you then got a choice. You're going to do 30 seconds of either high knees or high stepping. So high knees just on the spot, knees right up, or high stepping. High stepping is getting those feet up. I tell people, try to imagine Quade Cooper doing a step, so feet right up into the air, high as you can get them for 30 seconds. If you can't do it for the full 30 seconds, mix and match. Ready? Off we go. Let's go. So again, you can mix and match. So high knees, high stepping, high knees, high stepping. Working between those two. So really try and get those feet up high each time. Good. Last 5 seconds. Keep working, keep working. This is good. Knees right up. Time. You've got 3 options on the next one. You're going to go for squats. That's your base exercise. So squats, full squat. Your second option is to do squat and pulse. Squat and pulse is to squat down and a pulse. Just that controlled movement up and down. Your third option is to explode. 30 seconds of squat jumps. 2, 1, let's go. So it's either full squats. If you don't do full squats, you do squat and pulse. And if you don't do squat and pulse, you explode. Full squat jumps. Try and get as much height out of the squat jumps as you can. Looking good, guys. Time, 30 seconds to rest. 30 seconds to rest. So, last exercise in round 1 is the same as the second exercise. So it's either high knees or high steps. So high knees or high steps, same as before. So, right back into those high knees or those high steps. Those are your exercises to choose from. 2, 1, let's go, quickly as you can. That's it, guys. Keep moving, mix and match. So you don't have to do all high knees or all high steps. Try and throw in the odd high step. I know definitely some of you envision themselves as a Quade Cooper every now and again. Straight into it, Chucky. I like to see it. Time, 30 seconds done, 30 seconds done. So that's one round. You've got the same 4 exercises, one more time. So we're starting off with those speed skaters. So side to side, launching out. So that's step, 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 okay? If you're worried about downstairs or landing too hard, or maybe you've got bad ankles, just step out, don't jump, step out, don't jump. Just make sure it is a big step each time. So you step right out and sweep across. Ready, and off we go, let's go. So we're into that side to side, explode, explode, explode every time. So again, you guys can see where this is going to come in handy. If you do have to cut, if you do have to change direction, this is something that's really going to help with that. The further you can jump, the more you can shift your body through space. Time. The more effective you will be. The more effective you will be. So relax, guys, relax. So we're back into those high knees or high steps. So high knees or high steps for 30 seconds. So use those 30 seconds to grab yourselves a drink if you need it. 2, 1, let's go. Just high knees or high step. I'm sticking with high knees this time. Make sure knees come up above waist height every time. So I don't want to see this where the jogging the spot. I want to see knees up. Time. So you've got your 3 options. Okay, so we're going for those squats. Squat, full squat, squat and pulse, or explosive. Choose one of those 3 for 30 seconds. Hard as you can for 30 seconds, going in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hard as you can. So again, doesn't matter which you choose, just make sure you're working for that full 30 seconds. Get as much as you can out of it. As you squat down, try and lift those arms up in front. Stops you from collapsing forward. So you want to try and keep that chest up as much as you can. Time, 30 seconds to rest, 30 seconds to rest. You got your final round on this one. So we're back to those high knees or those high steps. High knees or high steps, 30 seconds. You will then get 90 seconds to rest. So going in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, I'm just going to do high knees every 10 steps. High step, high knees. High step, high step. High step. Working between those 2. Time, you get 90 seconds to recover, 90 seconds to recover. So, we're back into our 3rd round. We do have a variation on press-ups again. This time I want you to be on your knees. So we're going to work between child's pose and a press-up. So all I want you to do is just from child's pose into press-up, back to child's pose. Try and flow between those 2 movements as best you can. So flow and back, flow and back. Try and make those movements as smooth as you can, out and back each time for 30 seconds. You still got 45 seconds to recover, but that's what you're working for first. Your second exercise is going to be a sit-up variation called a janda sit-up or a butterfly sit-up. but you've still got 30 seconds. So your first exercise is that kneeling press up. Your second exercise, you're going to have the soles of your feet together, so the bottoms of your feet together, and it's going to be a full sit-up from that position. So right back, right forward, touch the floor, out in front of your feet. So we're starting our first one, our kneeling press up, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're in from the knees, into a press up, back into that child's pose. So bum back onto the heels, forward, chest on the floor, bum back onto the heels. Working between the two. 25 seconds in, just 5 seconds left. Time. Time. So the next one, soles of your feet together, so bottoms of the feet together, knees out to the outside. Full janda sit-up or butterfly sit-up where you rock back, touch the floor, rock forward, touch the floor. Working between the two. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So reach back, touch the floor, reach forward, touch the floor. So make sure you stretch out in front as well. So you stretch beyond the feet to touch the floor in front. That's looking good. So knees out as wide as you can get them. The wider you can get them, you'll find the more work that your core does. If your knees are up, you find your hip flexors can take over. So keep those knees out as wide as you can. 5 seconds more. Time. So we're going into one of my favorites, guys. Again, this one's called the bear plank. So you're going to be in all fours position, but your knees are not going to be touching the floor. So your knees just off the floor, so they're not actually touching, and all you're just going to do is hold that plank position for 30 seconds. So it's just holding that plank position. So you can either go hands flat, or you can go on the knuckles, doesn't really matter. Just knees up. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So it's all fours, knees just off the floor. And it's just hold that position just off the floor. Let's have a little look. Looks good from what I can see. Knees should be as close to the floor as you can get them without them touching. So if you're doing this outside on the grass, you should be touching the tops of the grass, but not touching the floor. Time. You got one more exercise in this round. Everyone's favorite, guys, hardest one of all. Really getting the heart rate up. Burpees. You can either go for chest to floor or straight arm. Chest to floor or straight arm. It's up to you. So chest to floor. Each time, straight arm, same thing, without chest hitting the floor each time. 30 seconds, 2, 1, let's go. So Jordan, if you're worried about the neighbour downstairs, just don't jump at the top, just stand up and back down each time. Anybody else that doesn't have a downstairs neighbour, throw the jump in there, try and explode up out of it. Because what is more applicable to rugby than getting your arse put on the floor and having to get back up and go again? Time. That's one round complete. One round to go. Okay, so you got four more exercises and we are done. So we're back to the start again with those kneeling press ups. So I want you to be on your knees for these ones. We're going for those full press ups, or those, and back into child's pose in 2, 1, let's go. So chest to floor, back into child's pose. Try and smooth reps in and out. So into that and back out. And back out each time. This is good. Working between the two. Working between the two. That's good. So 30 full seconds. Push right back into that child's pose. Drop the head and chest. Time. That's that one done. So we're into those butterfly sit-ups next. So soles of your feet together. Soles of your feet together. And then it's into that full sit-up. Touch the floor behind your head. Touch the floor in front of your feet. So those full janda sit-ups. This is looking good. I'm going to have to boost my Wi-Fi and do this outside for my next session because I am roasting. Going in. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So back. Touch the floor. Come forward. Touch the floor. Make sure. Touch the floor on both sides. Try and keep those knees as wide as you can. Just 10 seconds remaining. And time. So we got 2 more exercises. We got your bear plank. We're going to add an optional extra. So it is optional. Same position as before, but this time try and tap the opposite shoulder. So same position as last time. So knees just off the floor. This time reach up. Tap the opposite shoulder. Try and keep yourself as steady as possible. 2, 1, let's go. So off we go. Again, it's an optional extra. So if you find the bear plank hard enough, don't feel you have to go into it. This is good. Excellent sessions are always made better by getting dogs involved. This is good, guys. 20 seconds in. 20 seconds in, you got less than 10 seconds to go. And you've got your final 30 seconds. Time. So you got your final 30 seconds of as many burpees as you can squeeze into 30 seconds. So either chest to floor or straight arm. Doesn't matter, as long as you're working as hard as you can. Get your arse onto the floor, get back up. That's the aim of the game. If Grandad was here, if Grandad was doing the session, big, back in the game, up on your feet every time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Halfway through. Time. 30 seconds. Done. Okay, guys. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Job is finished. So, you guys will know which stretches you feel you need to do most. So whether that is lower back, whether that is chest, whether that is hamstrings, glutes. Spend a few minutes doing them, but other than that, we are done. Just going to unmute you guys. Nice work, guys.